So this is a big game for them at home, and the Knicks will win the tip.
It's like a new lineup that they kind of ran with when you're sticking with the same thing. So see how they're going to be able to bounce back. I mean, I do like the lineup with how everything stands. They're still
the Pacers, and I think they were expecting Wolf to go to the one. And Tucker had a big game. Tucker put up over 30 points against 12s on down there in the paint. Goofy. Right by him. Ole! I'm pretty good in the boots game.
maybe.
How's Spain doing, by the way?
Phenomenal.
Hyper. Adam. Down to Idris, the GOAT. Interesting change for the Heat. Kuda at the free throw line. No. But Idris is right there.
So that's what forced the miss, but Idris clean up the boards. That's something that we've been seeing ever since this man got down to that position.
Knicks up 2. Hot shot, though, able to answer. We're tied at 12. I really say, like, I just heard Dirk say this.
You know how great of a mastermind I am in 2K, so they hear my strategy and they put it into their game.
So a lot of second chance opportunities early for the Knicks. Hot shot and one. And they'll stand up for that. Last week, Knicks to the Pacers, and Heat lost to Blazer 5, but who has it? Big time jam. Green hair don't care. An amazing slate of games coming your way today. Backdoor Nate. And he'll head to the line for more. He's got 5. Hot shot at the top. Got the animation and got the jam. I don't know if Jalen's even touched the ball yet. Oh my, hot shot's taken over. 17 in the first half.
Idris has done a good job of showing to where the ball hand is, then he knocks it loose. But as soon as you allow him to create that contact, that's where things go south. He's basically got to really hope that, you know, that he maybe messes up on that.
It's a big 8 seconds here for momentum. Up ahead to Hyper for a quick one. They could.
All right, Scott, thank you. It is the halftime show powered by Alienware. And at the break here, the first game of the first session. Heat check. The dudes from South Beach up over the Knicks, 43-40. You see both teams downstairs huddling up, going over a little strategy here as we go from downstairs, high above, up top here at the Alienware halftime show. Larry Ridley here. Good first half. I mean, back and forth. I mean, this game was played pretty much within 6 points, folks. And you look at both of these teams. Both teams talked about the paint mashing and trying to get it done down low. You look at the Knicks and you got Idris and Goofy. You know, they're playing well. And you talk about the Heat check guys. I think they got some confidence running up against the big bad Wolf last week, playing against Blazer 5. And speaking with you famous enough, I think it did help those guys because it really showed them how to play against the team that likes to mash in the paint. And you look at Hot Shot and Drop Off. Those guys were talking about, hey, man, where the paint mashers at, the brothers at? Well, they got the brothers here. And how about Hot Shot? And Hyper is pro, combining for 30 points. We'll take a look at the highlights here presented by Alienware. And the Knicks got up to a good start. Idris and Goofy doing their things down low. And then here comes Heat Check, doing some pretty good stuff. Like we said, Hot Shot and Hyper is pro, combining for 30 points. Hyper is pro, 5 of 5, perfect from the field. Hot Shot, 8 of 10, so combined, they are 13 of 15 shooting. The Heat check, with a little bit of a heat check, if you will. Both of those guys shooting very well. They're also getting some pretty good contributions from Majestic as well, and Drop Off dropping off 7 points. If you look at the Knicks, Adam had a pretty good first half and had it rolling with the point guard position. He's kind of like, you know, mama for the Blazer 5. If he gets going, he really opens things up inside for what those guys like to do down low with Idris and Goofy. But who would have thought this? Hot Shot and Hyper is pro, outplaying Idris and Goofy. They are combined for 30 points. Idris and Goofy combining for 17 points. So we'll see what will happen here in the second half. Both teams shooting well. Turnovers are about the same. Rebounds are about the same. The point total, it's about the same. We've got 12 minutes left. Who will get her done in the second half? Let's go downstairs to the Intel analyst desk. Scott, Dirk, guys, get us home.
Good opening game of the day. Celtics and Grizz coming up next is Hot Shot. He's been a force. He's got 20. Ball still loose, able to pick up by Drop Off. Looking to add to the lead. Up ahead to hot shot. It's easy. All 3 wins for the Heat coming here at home. We're going to get Majestic. And get it to Goofy. He's got a bunch of space. He'll just step back and knock down the midi. Yeah. Boy, that was a dangerous pass. Back to him. They got it to him now. They try to overload the right side. A 2-hand jam by Idris. He's got 17 points, 11 rebounds. Majestic. Boy, it's knocked away for a moment. The Heat somehow living on borrowed time. Too strong. Goofy there, though. He's too strong. Still alive. Hit the rim, in fact. And one! It took over 9,000 tries. 65 seconds to go in the game. Majestic. Goofy. Steps back on Hyper.
And you've been watching Goofy all game long.
Lead back to 3. They go to hot shot for a quick 2. Majestic. Hot shot down the paint. He got blocked. Hyper there. Hyper gives the Heat the 1-point lead. Look what I found. Idris, they got to go to Nate. He's got to put it up for the win. No. Heat wins. Knicks with their heart torn out. They came all the way back to take the lead. But Hyper with the game winner. 75-74. The Heat get their 3rd win on the season, and it was a big one. Down here with the big fella, Hot Shot, the hometown hero down here. And Hot Shot, you know, you let's be honest, you felt like I disrespected you here in the mid part of the season. Didn't name you as one of the best centers in the league. You come out here against the Knicks, though, and you dominate.
Yeah, I mean, I always feel like I'm the best center, and I feel like I should always be in the conversation. And I feel like our record's not where it should be, and that's why I'm not up there with the other centers in the league.
Yeah, you got to get those dubs. Let's take a look at your highlights here, presented by Intel, your performance of the game. A lot of highlights to choose from here, but really going up against 2 of the best bigs in the league, and you had a huge game down low.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like he couldn't guard me the whole game. I just kept calling for. I really feel like he couldn't guard me this game. I kept calling for the ball, and they just kept feeding me the ball.
Yeah, normally Idris does a pretty good job one-on-one, but you're able to get some good animations, couple easy run-outs. And how about your backcourt guy? Look at your stats first. 32 points, only missed 4 shots, 9 rebounds. But how about the change? You know, drop-off goes to the 3, Hyper goes to the 5, and he was able to help you out a lot.
I feel like Drop's one of our best shooters on the team. Honestly, he probably is our best shooter on the team, and he gave us some points on the wing. And Hyper came in and played big man, and that's where his normal position really is. And he came in, he did a good job. He got us the game-winning basket at the end, too.
Yeah, nothing like getting the dubs. They get their 3rd win on this season. Back up top to Larry.
Yeah, yeah. Tricky.